welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time here, then hi, I'm Shelby. It's nice to meet your acquaintance, and if you're like one of the 39 subscribers that I have, then welcome back. It's nice to have you guys back. So you're probably wondering why you were zoomed in so close. It is because I am doing a makeup video. I'm testing out some new and fun products that I got over the week. So if you guys would like to see how I got this makeup look and to see all the products that are mentioned in this video, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I have scooted you guys in a bit closer. I have my hair the same alligator clip in my last makeup video, and I'm probably wearing the same shirt. I have washed my face, moisturized, put sunscreen on, all that stuff. If you hear Cooper, he's not very happy that I'm talking. Shh. He is a grouch today. You are a little grouch, aren't you? So the first thing I'm going to be trying is this Hangover RX Priming, Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I'm just going to be using this as a primer. I have used the original Hangover RX Primer. That's like a moisturizer thing. I don't know. It's not a spray like this. So I thought I would try this because I like the other one and I have very dry skin. So I'm just going to shake this because I always shake stuff like this. And I'm going to spray. Smells good. I'm just going to let that dry. It smells really good. Honestly, I prefer this smell to the original Hangover RX primer. This is not a very light mist. It's not like the Fix Plus or anything like that. It's a bit more aggressive of a spray. So it's going to take a bit longer to dry down. Okay, so I feel that sort of, it almost makes my face feel like it's getting a bit tighter. And my face is real sticky. I've never felt a primer get this sticky on my face. So hopefully that will keep my makeup on a bit longer. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is in the shade Y245. And then this is a new product as well. This is the EcoTools sponge, and it came with this little guy as well. I believe these were like $6 on Amazon. Now that I have found my mirror, I'm going to go in and just put this all over my face. It's a bit stiffer than the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna put some on the butt side. But I do like that it has this little flat side if you like want to bake or get really sharp lines or get right there underneath the eye. I think that it soaks up maybe a tiny bit more product than the Beauty Blender, but honestly, not really. It's not as soft and squishy as the Beauty Blender. Like the Beauty Blender, you can just like hit your face and it doesn't hurt. This one is a bit more dense, but it's also like a fourth of the cost of the Beauty Blender, and you get two little ones. I am going to be using this guy to get underneath my eyeballs. I'm just going to be using this NYX HD. Also, look at this. Awful. I don't know how to, I guess I could super glue it, but like, why? Why is it like that? This is a really nice concealer. And I'm just going to use this little guy. I'm gonna use the flat side to just kind of have that, ooh. I like this little edge. You can definitely get like clean lines. And I feel like that's my issue whenever I am doing like a makeup look. I always like to do my face base first before going in and doing like eyeshadow, but there are some eyeshadow palettes, aka Subculture palette, where if I'm doing a bit darker of a look, I just want to do my eyes first in case I mess up the look or I'm not happy with it. Then I don't have to remove all of my makeup or like wipe my eyes and wipe off concealer at the same time, you know what I mean? But I've never understood how people do their eye makeup and then they don't get concealer like all over like this portion of the eyeshadow. Now I am just going to bake under my eyes. I don't normally bake because I do have very dry skin. Baking really irritates my under eyes, but I'm just gonna do it for today's sake because I'm using a new eyeshadow palette. And I also want to see how this little guy works when it comes to baking. So I'm just taking some Coty Airspun and gently, oh, that is, and I'm just going to put some powder on my face. Going with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer, and I'm just priming my eyeballs. Then I kind of like to do after I've swiped it on, I like to do a patting motion. I feel like that really sets it and makes it nice and tacky. Next, I'm going to go in with this Marvelous Mauves palette by Dose of Colors. Now, I have tried the Baked Browns palette, and you know what? It's a good palette, but I decided that I just had those shades. If you have the Kylie, what is it, her first palette, the bronze palette or whatever it is, then those shades are pretty much identical and you can't return Kylie products. And so I was just kind of like, you know what, I just need to return it. They're not the cheapest, so I returned it, but I wanted to try out the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves because I don't have as many of these purpley tone, cool tone shades, and so I was like, all right, Shelby, you can get the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves, and if you don't like it, you can return it. I think these retail for like $36, I want to say. I'll link it below. And it comes with a little brush. It comes with a nice little mirror. So I am just going to, let's see, what do I want to do? I think I am going to go in with this second shade in my crease. This is the shade Rosy. And I would use their brush, but I don't know if you guys can tell. It's kind of a dinky little brush. Like, what is the point? It's so small. So I'm just going to go in with a MAC 217, I believe this is. It's their blending brush. I'm just going to go in with the second shade. And there is fallout. Okay, we're back. My camera overheated, so I just did my brows, contoured a bit. So I just put that rosy color through both of my creases. You guys, this stuff blends so easily. Like, if you're looking for a palette that is just like, bam, do my eyeshadow look in like 10 seconds, get you some of these. They're so nice. You know what I want to do? I'm going to put this actually rosy color all over my lid. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Wishy Washy, this third shade, with the same brush, and I'm going to deepen up that crease. I'm going to go into this shade Spaced Out, and I am going to just put this on the outer V crease area. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend the edges and sort of shape this into a V. I'm not very good at shaping this tail part, but I promise it doesn't look as bad in person. Next, I'm just going to take a little flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Fluffy. This is the lightest shade, and I'm going to put this on like the inner portion, and I'm also going to bring it into the crease. I am going to go in with the little brush that it came with, and I am going to go into the same shade Spaced Out, and I am going to just run that underneath the lower lash line. Oh, actually, let me wipe off my bake. I'm going to go right under. I don't know how I feel about this tiny little side. Typically I like fatter pencil brushes, but this gets really detailed. And then this in, you can like buff it out. This is what we have so far with the eyes. I really am liking these shades. They're like super pretty. They're not too cool toned. Like they're not super purples. They're more of like a pinkish, purpley shade. So it's going to work really well with all eye colors. Next, I'm going to go in with another item. This is the Too Faced Papadon Peach blush. This guy is not the cheapest. It's like $30 for a blush, and it's like, why are you $30? But I'm just going to go in on a little stippling brush. I'm going to do that. This is a bit more peachy of a shade, so I don't know how well it's going to work with the eyeshadows, but it's fine. We're just gonna try it. It smells like peaches. I like that smell, honestly. Some people don't like the smell. I do. Ooh, it has like a nice little sheen to it, but you definitely have to work this up. Yeah, it's definitely more of a peachy shade. It's not gonna look the best with the eyeshadows. I really like the sheen that it has going. I like blushes and bronzers and things like that that have a sheen to them. But I will say, you have to, there's not like any fallout at all, like none. It's not as pigmented as I normally like my blushes. Okay, so that is what it looks like. It has a very nice sheen to it, just really natural looking. So now I'm going to highlight. I'm just going to go in with the Cargo HD highlighter in the shade Bronze. This came in my FabFitFun box, and I dropped it on our patio outside and it shattered, and I was so devastated that I went on to Poshmark and I purchased another one. Next, I am going to go in with a little Next, I'm going to go in with a little pencil liner brush, and I'm going to go into the darkest shade, which is Wine Stain. And I'm going to line my lines. Why can't I talk? Line my eyes with this shade. I love the fact that this palette, first of all, is all mattes, because you rarely see that in palettes, but also it's like not too big, because I love the Tarte lip palettes, I do, but I feel like sometimes they're just too big, whereas this can easily fit in your makeup bag. I think it looks really good, and I like the fact that you can use from start to finish, have a full look. This can be your liner, this can be your eyeshadow, you can do, you know, multiple things with these shades. So I have put on my mascara. If you're wondering, I'm wearing the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. This stuff works really, really well. I don't know if it would last 18 hours. I don't normally stay up for 18 hours, or maybe I do, I don't know. I will say the only downside to this mascara is I have noticed that when I'm in a hot climate or I'm sweaty, it will transfer up here a bit. It's never transferred below. So if you have really oily eyelids, I would suggest staying away from this, but it's like $1.50 or something ridiculous like that. And you can get it at Ulta, or maybe just on the Ulta website. I'm not completely positive. I bought mine online. We are going to jump into the lips now. I am going to be testing out, well, I got a couple of fun lip colors. I got Burnt Spice by MAC, which is not here, but I wore it yesterday and I really like that shade, but it is a bit warmer, so I don't think it's going to go well with the eyeshadow that I am wearing. So I also bought the Huda Beauty Strobing Metallic Lip Gloss in the shade Angelic. I saw Casey Holmes wearing this in a video and I was like, oh my gosh girl, what is on your lips? And then of course I read all the comments and she was like, it's Angelic by Huda Beauty. So I have this, and I also bought, I finally bit the bullet And I got the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Sugar Sugar. I am obsessed with nude lip glosses. I think that today I want to try out the Huda Beauty Strobing Metallic Lip Gloss. It comes in a nice little holographic carton thing. So this is what the shade looks like. I think this will work well with the eyeshadows. It does have a bit of a warmer reflex to it, but whatever. We're just going to try this out. So here we go. I really like this doe foot applicator. I like the ones that are pointed, if you can tell. It's just, it makes it really easy to get a precise line. So this is all from one dip. This has like a light, maybe vanilla scent to it, and this is what it looks like. I don't know how well it works with the eyeshadow. I will say it has more of a gold reflex to it. It works really well with the blush, but with the cooler eye tones, I mean it's fine. It's not the worst, but I think that with a warmer eye look, this would be really, really pretty. Next, I have a little bit of metallic residue, but that is fine. We are going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar Gloss, and it looks like it has a bit of shimmer to it. So that is the color. It has a minty smell to it, kind of like the Buxom one. And I think it'd be really pretty if I wasn't as dark, just because I feel like it's almost blending in with my skin tone, if that makes sense. Sometimes I don't like wearing super light lip shades whenever I'm like self-tanned. Alright you guys, so that is the final look. I hope you guys liked this video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like makeup videos, and I'll continue to do more. And go ahead and subscribe while you're at it, because that would be really great. And I'm looking to grow this family and, you know, start a conversation in the comments below. Let me know your favorite new makeup stuff. Alright guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!